Part one is a preparation. It's a whole work of preparation in yourself to actually receive sexuality in a new way. So it's about opening the body, it's about opening the mind, opening the perception, being able to start to feel very subtle currents of energy in the body. And part two is where you bring all these elements in a state of vulnerability and meet the other, and really meet. And through that is like another layer of work starts.
One of the differences between part one and part two is that in part two you stay the 6 days with one partner only. In the first part you do exercises with different partners. In the second part only with one person. Many of the couples that participate in part two are real couples. They are life partners. But there is also couples where two people just meet in part one and they say, yes, let's do this exploration together.
Because part two is not for the other, it's for you. So in a way, all you need is a willing partner to be present with you and some affinity between the two of you to be able to do this inner journey.
The result is that totally new topics come up, because as the intimacy intensifies, we're touching layers that are more and more vulnerable, more and more delicate. Usually the whole second part compared to the first one is softer, slower, deeper. We go also deeper into sensuality and sexuality. One of the things that is usually in the way of having a satisfying sex life is that people have a game plan. You know, like they enter into sex with an idea what should happen. And as they have this goal in front of them, they miss the moment. And we are trying to bring them back during the moments of great intimacy. We're trying to bring them back to themselves also, to feeling themselves, to feeling the other, to allowing the unknown. It's like sex becomes a meditation with really nowhere to go. You just lay there, you just feel this presence of your partner, like a direct experience of presence of your partner and yourself. And then you allow life to take over and lead you wherever it wants to lead. And for this to happen, you need to step out of the way. You need to forget about your game plan. You know, one thing that applies to part one and part two is that some people, or many people actually, come to this training to find a partner or to
Find a soulmate.
Find a soulmate. And we always remind them, this is not the moment to look for a partner or a soulmate. This is the moment to understand yourself, so that if one day the soulmate comes along, you are ready to receive him.
And once in a while it does happen that you find somebody who you have an amazing affinity, and we have had some couples that actually met there, and quite a few actually, if we think of it, and had a beautiful time for some time together, like years, sometimes 10 years, sometimes
I think there's even some babies in this world because of our Tantra groups.
But that's not the point. The point is that you prepare yourself to receive the other without filters, without projections, without putting your dream on top of the other and wanting the other to fulfill your needs. It's about really becoming first aware of your needs and start taking care of them and start loving yourself so that you can love the other actually just the way they are, instead of trying to make the other your perfect lover.